Welcome to the microscopic jungle that is your body. Today, we're going on a journey to explore what lies within. First stop on our field trip is the nose. If it's a sunny day, the microscopic camera crew has donned their UV goggles to see all the better the colorful microbes living on your skin. These harmless bacteria help break down pollutants so they don't irritate you. And they also make vitamin A more bioavailable, which helps keep your eyes healthy. Next up is the mouth, where hundreds of different bacterial species live and work in harmony. When you eat, the microbes in your mouth go to work breaking down food particles. And when you sleep, they happily produce hydrogen sulfide, which makes your morning breath smell like rotten eggs. But these same microbes can be beneficial when they team up with the friendly yeast living in your mouth to form dental plaque. Plaque is the slimy film that starts out as a protective layer, but can turn bad when it builds up and creates plaque. If plaque builds up on your teeth, it can lead to gingivitis and even tooth decay. But plaque that builds up inside your arteries can have even graver consequences. The plaque can block blood flow to your heart and brain, leading to a heart attack or stroke. Onto the stomach, where billions of bacteria live in an acidic environment that can kill off most invaders. Some people have Helicobacter pylori, a bacterium that causes ulcers, gastritis, and even cancer. Peptic ulcers can cause symptoms like burning stomach pain, nausea, and vomiting. While gastritis causes inflammation in the stomach lining, cancer can lead to the uncontrolled growth of cells in the stomach. People infected with H. pylori have a higher risk of developing these diseases. While some people remain asymptomatic for decades, others experience painful symptoms. This microbe is spiral-shaped and has a special ability to sense changes in its environment and adapt accordingly. It can sense danger through changes in pH, temperature, oxygen levels, and nutrient availability. When faced with a threat, it can quickly change shape, becoming more flexible to squeeze through narrow spaces or more rigid to resist physical forces. It also has the ability to stick to surfaces, making it harder to be washed away. Plus, it can move quickly using its flagella to swim through mucus and other bodily fluids. With these skills, H. pylori can evade the body's defenses and cause harm. Next, we stop by the small intestine, which harbors trillions of bacteria. These microbes ferment foods that the body can't digest and release gases that cause cramps. They also protect against disease by competing with harmful microbes for resources. When things go awry, however, they can cause inflammatory bowel diseases like Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. In Crohn's disease, the immune system gets overactive and attacks the bowel, causing inflammation and ulcers. Ulcerative colitis also causes inflammation, but only in the colon, where it can lead to ulcers and even cancer. The problem with both of these diseases is that they come with a lot of abdominal pain, diarrhea, and rectal bleeding. Then there's irritable bowel syndrome, which affects the large intestine. With this condition, the muscles in the large intestine don't relax when it's time to poop. So everything backs up and people get constipated. We now arrive at the appendix, a tube attached to the large intestine. This little worm-shaped organ is home to tons of microbes that help with digestion, but if it gets infected, it can become inflamed and life-threatening. That's because the appendix has no way to expel the things that cause irritation. Unlike the large intestine, the appendix is also very sensitive, so any irritation can trigger massive inflammation. When that happens, the appendix can rupture, spilling bacteria into the abdomen and causing infection and sepsis. Symptoms include high fever, pain, and tenderness in the lower right abdomen, nausea and vomiting, and loss of appetite. If left untreated, appendicitis can be fatal. Now let's take a peek at the urogenital system. Both men and women have microbes living in their urethra, which is the tube that carries urine from the bladder to outside the body. In women, microbes can also be found in the vagina. When things go awry, microbes can cause urinary tract infections and yeast infections. Urinary tract infections occur when microbes travel from the urethra to the bladder, where they multiply and cause irritation and inflammation. Symptoms include pain during urination, frequent urination, and pelvic pain. Yeast infections happen when a fungus gets out of control. Genital yeast infections can cause itching and discharge. Oral yeast infections can lead to lesions and pain in the mouth. Speaking of the mouth, did you know that each time you eat, you introduce new microbes to your gut? Foodborne microbes can cause illness. For example, salmonella poisoning comes from eating food contaminated with feces that contains this bacterium. Symptoms include fever, abdominal cramps, and diarrhea. Other microbes, such as Clostridium botulinum, produce toxins that cause illness. When these toxins build up in your body, they can cause botulism, a rare but serious illness that can lead to muscle weakness and even paralysis. Let's head over to the skin, which acts as a barrier between the body and the outside world. Microbes living on the skin help produce vitamin D when exposed to sunlight and prevent harmful microbes from entering the body. But sometimes these microbes can cause problems. Staphylococcus aureus can cause skin infections like boils, cellulitis, and toxic shock syndrome. Symptoms include redness, swelling, pain, and pus-filled blisters. Cellulitis can cause fever and chills, while toxic shock syndrome can lead to organ failure and low blood pressure. Next up is the eye, where microbes can live on the eyelids and eyelashes. While usually harmless, they can cause conjunctivitis, also known as pink eye. This condition causes inflammation of the conjunctiva, leading to redness, itchiness, and discharge. Last but not least, the brain. Did you know that the human brain contains hundreds of different microbial species? These microbes influence brain development and function. When things go awry, however, they can contribute to neurodevelopmental and neurodegenerative disorders. For example, imbalances in gut microbes have been linked to autism spectrum disorder. Symptoms include challenges with social communication and interaction, restricted interests, and repetitive behaviors. While it might seem scary to think about all these microbes living inside your body, most of them are actually beneficial and help you stay healthy. In fact, most of the microbes in your body are actually good for you. They aid in digestion, produce vitamins, and protect against disease. So next time you feel like you're getting a cold or the flu, just remember that it's probably your friendly neighborhood microbes coming to the rescue. Now check out what's inside the black hole at the center of our galaxy. Or watch this video instead.